so let's take a look at the market. Okay, CPI. So just to give you guys a couple of numbers, CPI came in 0.2%. Expected was 0.1%. Core CPI. So across the board, we are higher, slightly. Now this can be construed two ways. So let's take a look at how market's reacting, because end of the day, that's what matters. So we saw a dump initially on Nasdaq. We saw a big spike in gold. Huge spike in gold. After like a dip down, we spiked up hard. Crypto is of course dumping. 2-year rates. Can you guys hear me? Oh, is it echo? Oh god. How is that? Does that make sound better? Can you guys hear me? Is it good? Is it bad? Okay, is the stream working on X, or what platform are you guys on? Man, everything's getting smoked right now, but let's see how the market goes, because my camera is frozen. Okay. Um, okay, video frozen. Give me 1 second. Let me fix that. Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, okay. Okay, that should be better. All right, we're able to get everything on. Okay, so let's just go through the data. Okay, X food and energy. So obviously across the board, it came in higher. Not great. Let's see how market. So we got a higher print, 0.1% higher on core. We got 0.1% higher across the board. I guess it was kind of expected because we saw a higher print on. We saw a higher print on payrolls. So, obviously on the back of that, we got a higher print across the board. Let's see how market's reacting. Obviously, we saw a big spike up in gold. So, crypto, sometimes, it'll pick and choose if it wants to go with gold or if it wants to go with stocks. Stocks obviously are pushing down. Obviously, a move up in inflation is not great. 2-year yields are kind of... let's see what 2-year yields are kind of like small down. So really not much move across a lot of stuff. Like, yeah, it's kind of just done like a, what do you call it, Darth Maul candle, as they call it. So, that's just kind of, I wouldn't say, you could argue, let's see what the markets really hasn't moved much yet. Like, you barely have, like, yeah, stocks are down a little bit, like, nothing major. Gold is up a lot, nothing major. Yields are kind of sitting flat. That's kind of my main proxy. I want to make sure this thing does not have some big moves. So that's all going to correlate to this. Stocks do kind of seem like they want to push down, which is, there's a lot of air below on stocks, which is not great. For now, okay, this is what the thing is. We're in a different macro regime right now because there's recession fears, and recession fears seem to be outweighing any inflationary concerns. It's not that the Fed's going to not cut in November. just because we have a 0.1% higher. I mean, yeah, maybe they could shock, but it seems less likely. It seems like they're pretty focused on cutting at least 25 basis points. The thing the market could react where we could see a bullish move here is that the market could think that the inflation moving up is a sign of strength in the overall market, but it's not moving up significantly. The trend is still, we've had 8 readings lower, so the trend is still going down. I don't think there should be a real reinflation concern. I think it should just be more on the back of, you know, like if we don't see a significant push up, I think it's okay. So we'll see how the market reacts as the day goes. Right now we're obviously down, but I have a feeling we might reverse. Like the fact that gold is spiking, hopefully should give some bid to, because sometimes crypto and Bitcoin will correlate to gold. So, you know, let's kind of see. Just to confirm, everyone's able to see all the. Everyone's able to read, see what I'm saying, talk, like all the voice, everything. I just need to make sure again and again because it seems to keep getting cut out. Is it working? Can somebody just in the chat just give me a if everything's working? Okay, perfect. So gold is down here. You can't really see the gold chart. Okay, hold on, because it's covered by my face. Let me move that a little bit. We need to make me a little smaller. Hold on. Nobody wants to see me. Okay, hold on. I'll put gold. Let's do this. Make it do we give it a triple? Okay. So we got Bitcoin. Here we got Nasdaq. Here we got two-year yields. Look at this move. These are all on the same time frames. Look at the move in 2-year yields. Just no real certainty on which way the market wants to go. This is how gold looks. Look at that. Moving with 2-year yields. Look at that move in gold. So that's my thing. Like obviously a big dump here in Bitcoin. Now we could just keep pushing lower all the way down and break. Nasdaq is pushing down again. This is the concern. If Nasdaq keeps pushing down here, it's going to take crypto down with it. Crypto doesn't pump when Nasdaq pumps, but crypto dumps when Nasdaq dumps. Unfortunately, that's how it's been for this whole year. I'm hoping that the bid on gold maybe gives it some protection, but let's look at alts. Alts, I mean, I would assume alts are absolutely destroyed here. Yeah, big candle down on Solana. PayPay should probably also be down. Yeah, big candle down, just wiped out all the move. Yeah, altcoins are going to be absolutely destroyed now. CPI was not bullish. I see people are saying CPI was bullish. CPI was not bullish. Just FYI. You see stocks are down right away. It could be construed that you could make it bullish. Market's not taking it right now. Maybe that changes as the day goes. CPI was not great. All CPI is printed across. CPI printed higher across the board. We had 0.1% higher on core. We had 0.1% higher on like everything. Everything that you could think of was higher. So I would definitely not say CPI was good. CPI was definitely not good. I'm hoping that the market construes as good, which is what matters at the end of the day. It's how the market takes it, right? So right now, the market's not taking it good. Like Nasdaq look at that Nasdaq candle. It is just tanking. Let's take a look at gold. I mean, everything's like dollar strengthening. But stocks are just absolutely about to get clobbered. Let's look at gold. Gold is still kind of mixed. 2-year yields is kind of mixed as well. So it's just, like I said, stocks dump, crypto dumps. Stocks pump, crypto dumps, or stays flat. and gold pumps, crypto dumps. Basically, most scenarios, crypto dumps. Unfortunately, it's been this year. This number is obviously not great. At this point, we have to hope that the market construes it as bullish because you're not going to see a recession. I think that's the only bullish angle here. The fact that it's not, I mean, maybe it hasn't completely gotten clobbered. Maybe it will. We don't know. Let's kind of take a look. Stocks is obviously moving down hard over here. Maybe stocks open different. Maybe they push higher because of the fact that we won't see a recession, because these CPI numbers are all bullish from a recession standpoint. The only good thing I would say here for crypto is that gold is moving up. Gold is not capitulating, which is definitely good to see. If the correlation of gold to crypto seems to be there, then that'll be good. Like, look at this chart, these two charts. They're kind of like the gold chart and Bitcoin chart over the last little while. They're kind of moving in tandem. But the moment, so when gold dumped here, crypto dumped, right? And as a chop, crypto chop. But now gold is pumping, crypto is dumping. So it's painful. It seems like crypto likes to take the correlation of everything that's dumping. So now, like when stocks were pumping, crypto was dumping. But now stocks are dumping, so crypto is dumping too. So, you have to just pick, it just picks assets that's dump and goes correlation to it. I'm long, just so you know. I think it's bullish. The market does not think it's bullish, clearly, as you see. I think my thing is that potential for no recession is bullish than the fact that inflation moved up. So that's what you have to, and maybe it's a bad bias, I don't know. But the fact that potentially we're going to get less probability of recession, and that the fact the Fed is most likely still going to cut is what makes me bullish on the market. I'm not mega bullish, but we're pretty down already in crypto. Like, it's just, look at it. Like, I hope that it kind of correlates with gold over here and pushes up. So I'm sitting long. I'm just long BTC at this point, and I'm long a little bit of Solana and Pepe. Spot long, obviously, I'm massively spot long. So let's kind of see what happens. Like, we're seeing a little move up here in Nasdaq. Let's see how stocks open. Let's see how the rest of the market takes it. Right now, the market is turning bearish, obviously, but not on all fronts. That's the thing. Like, if you look at 2-year notes, 2-year yields over here, net is barely unchanged. There's like no move in 2-year yields. There's no move in 10-year yields. It's just flat in the day. So it gets me thinking that market is going to take this as bullish on the basis that not that there's inflationary concern, but the fact that a higher inflation print on the back of payrolls last week means that we won't see a recession. That's the way I say it. Now, what will happen, we'll see, but I'm long over here. Like I said, I'm long BTC, I'm long Pepe, and obviously spot long. I'm very spot long, but those are my positions. So let's see what market does. I mean, maybe it gets clobbered, maybe we go down. Market's obviously taking it bearish, like I said. We're seeing Nasdaq down a lot. We're seeing Bitcoin down. We're seeing gold pumping, which is, maybe that gets us some solace. But let's see. We're gonna kind of just monitor the market here and then kind of go from there. Also, I think there's a lot of liquidations. Like, there's a lot of liquidations in this. Like, it would make more sense to fake out to the top and liquidate the shorts. Like, there's a lot of shorts here. I'll show you. I'll show you the area where there's a lot of shorts. Like this area, like here to here. This little band, but that would mean that we break out of this down range. This down range has been like, this is the months and months of down range, right? I think my base case is that we push up here, because from a market making standpoint, that would make a lot of sense. Like, or we could see a repeat of this. Like this right here, we saw here, we kind of pushed up here and then went all the way down. Like, yeah, maybe we start moving down all the way here. Like this is where we were shorting. If you were on the stream, I think it was 2 weeks ago, we started shorting over here. But around here, we've been longing, like 60.1K. This is like my long level here. I'm hoping it doesn't break. But this is kind of where we've been longing if you've been on stream. Market makers should push it up to here. Because like here, if you fake it out till here and then crash it down here, you're like market makers are going to get an insane amount of liquidation. So I think that would make more sense. Like give a fake out on the breakout of this. Because if you fake out this breakout on this range here, I think that would be pretty amazing. I think you would get a lot of, so I think market makers would push it that way. Because remember, when we were here, we said we're going to 61K. When everybody said no, even the chat said no, I said we're going to go to 61K at minimum, and we did. We went to 60K, we went to 59.8K, something like that, 59.9, and we longed here, so we're up. We closed out at 64K again, and we're relonging here. So I'm looking for a retest of this line. So like 65K, you know, I'll probably close out around there again, or at least a 64K retest. But this would make a lot of sense to me, hitting 60, 67K, 68K, because the amount of liquidations is unreal there. Now, depends. Macro is not that great. Obviously, with the higher inflation print, you know, obviously stocks have just been pumping nonstop. But on the shorter time frame, it's, you know, today, this is what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for stocks to move up flat on the day. Right, that's what my base case is here. Maybe up because you got 2-year yields kind of moving lower here. Like you're seeing a big change here in 2-year yields. Initially faked out to the top. I'm hoping this goes down. I'm hoping 2-year yields breaks this right here. Like, yeah, this bigger. Like I'm hoping this full thing gets reversed. This whole thing gets reversed. Yeah, I'll show you what I kind of mean. Like this right here. I want to see a retest of this line on 2-year yields. So let's see if we get that, and we'll kind of go from there. I don't like the spike up over here. I want to see that go lower. And then let's look. Gold, you know, gold is doing gold things. Literally, the only asset class in the world that's just been dumping for the last 8 months is crypto. Everybody else is making mad money. Like you are just printing. But I think we see a reversal on gold here. Looks like gold. Look at that bull hammer on gold. We've been big gold bulls here. We've been longing gold nonstop over the last 2 years. So this is great. So gold is pushing up aggressively here. So let's hope that Bitcoin kind of pushes up with it. Bitcoin's again getting smashed. See, it just keeps changing correlation. First, like it goes to NASDAQ. It's like NASDAQ's same old. NASDAQ's kind of moving up. Gold's moving up. Bitcoin's back. Crypto just... Nobody wants this asset. Like, it's unfortunate. Like, literally nobody wants this asset. The only asset in the world that's doing this. Every other asset class, look at this. It looks like this. It looks like that. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, just up, everything. Let's see. Let's see how the day goes. Right now, you know, it's not looking the greatest. I'm going to sit long, but we'll kind of see what happens. Oil. I guess oil kind of looks like a Bitcoin chart, kind of. Not even, just spikes consolidation. Let's take a look. But yeah, everybody make sure you subscribe to weeklywisdom.com. We'll be there in chat all day, trading. I've given bids in there, so make sure you guys are all in there. Obviously, all coins are getting absolutely destroyed. You know, Solana, horrible looking chart. Probably over here, you know, that was probably look at that, just smashed at like infinite selling. Like it just does not want to go up. That was probably the level to sell out everything at. But yeah, net bad number. We're just going to see more chop. So get ready for more chop for the next month. We have next data point, FOMC, which is going to be, I think it's like 9th November or something like that. So until then, you're just going to see more chop. There's going to be no breakouts. So it's just going to be more after the next 4 months. So trade the range. That's what we're going to do in Weekly Wisdom. So make sure you're in there, weeklywisdom.com. Subscribe there. We're just going to be trading the range. We're still going to be printing a lot of money in there. We're just not going to be looking for breakouts. There's going to be no breakouts. We're going to see more dumps because as NASDAQ's hitting its all-time high and reversing, like, look, NASDAQ's looking to reverse over here. Crypto's going to dump. We'll buy the bid. It pumps. We're going to dump. We're going to buy the bid again. That's what we've been doing for the last 8 months and printing money. And we're just going to keep trading the range. I don't see Bitcoin or crypto breaking out anytime soon because we did not get a bullish CPI number. So that's just where we're going to be over here. We could see a big dump down. I mean, there's no reason why we shouldn't touch this down here. We could touch at least down here, 57K. We could touch. This will be tougher to touch, but here, yeah, 57K is very possible. We'll probably touch this and dump again, like we've been for the last 8 months. Macro data is not good, like you saw. I don't know what to tell you. If you're in other markets, yeah, we'll probably hit all-time high. We have a lot of stock positions in Weekly Wisdom. Those are doing really well. Yield positions, our gold positions that we recommended are obviously pumping today. We're doing really well on gold. But crypto, you know, I mean, you guys tell me. I mean, definitely not altcoins. Like, look, Solana's already getting ready to like hit the I'd probably bid 133 and then 127 maybe. If it goes to the top again, I would sell 160. Maybe we get 184. For 184, you would need to have BTC breakout over here. I don't see that happening anytime soon with the macro data we have. I'm going to sit my longs for a little bit and look to scalp out. We're just going to sell on any pops. If you're on Weekly Wisdom, you can find all our bid levels. Where we're going to be bidding, exact levels, you can get all of that. So make sure you guys go subscribe to weeklywisdom.com. If you have any quick questions, I can answer. Other than that, I'm just going to go into the Weekly Wisdom chat and we're going to trade the rest of the day. Just going to look if there's any questions. There's a bunch in our Money Glitch chat. How many viewers do we have? Let me just see. Can't even really see how many viewers we have. Okay, I'm gonna call it, guys. Weekly Wisdom chat. Remember, weeklywisdom.com. Join the chat, and I'll be trading there the rest of the day, and I'm gonna give all the levels to buy.